Robot dog inspected the SpaceX's Starship. Robot dogs are quite popular nowadays. They are used for various purposes, but one of the most popular ones is space exploration. The company SpaceX uses robot dogs to inspect Starship, an experimental spacecraft. SpaceX has already received a lot of attention, but now they have gone one step further with the release of their latest innovation, a robot dog that will be used to inspect Starship. This video is about the company SpaceX, who uses robot dogs to inspect Starship after the first engine test in months. Don't forget to hit the bell to never miss out on any update on Starship SN20 testing and launches. SpaceX uses robot dog to inspect Starship after first engine test in months. SpaceX calls it their Starship Robot, and they have been testing it for months now with what appears to be favorable results. Elon Musk, SpaceX CEO, tweeted that they used a robot dog named Spot for inspecting Starship after their first engine test in months. It is estimated that it would take at least 2 days for people to get back to ground level, and the Spot did the job within an hour. After the first engine test, SpaceX was eager to analyze how it went and what they can do to improve, so they used a robot dog to inspect the Starship. The robot dog is an inexpensive, remote-controlled drone that is used for inspections such as these. The SpaceX Starship is one of Elon Musk's most ambitious projects. To ensure the safety and quality of the Starship, the company has invested in the latest technology, like robot dogs. Robot Dog is specialized in inspecting spacecraft. They access nooks and crannies that are inaccessible to humans. SpaceX's Starship Robot Dog was able to inspect this spacecraft with ease because it could climb walls, go through tight spaces like vents, and even fly around to survey different parts of the spaceship. Let's talk about the engine test. Before going further, subscribe to our channel for staying updated with Starship SN20 tests. On October 18 at 11:40 p.m. Central Time, SpaceX SN20 came to life with a gentle fireball during the engine test campaign. The rocket was lighted up gently, which lasted for several seconds, rather than going violently and covering the surrounding area with a cloud of dust. 2 pre-burners turning its liquid oxygen and methane propellant into a hot gas mixture are required in Starship's Raptors, but only the first half of the equation was involved. You can see a giant flammable gas cloud creating thrust without any real ignition. The ship is powered by 2 types of Raptor engines, RVAC and sea-level engines for the next orbital flight test, but only one Raptor was used for testing. We would love to know your thoughts in the comments regarding the engine test. On October 20, the test campaign was followed with the first static test of the vacuum-optimized Raptor engine, known as the RVAC, designed to travel in space. The prototype spacecraft is fully stainless steel and is currently powered by 2 engines, the RVAC and the Raptor, that are operating at sea level, designed for atmospheric flight. A static fire test for the SN20 was performed and activated for both Predators. The first Raptor was activated at 2016 for testing, and the other at 2118. When viewed live on NASAspaceflight.com, the latter was brighter and more powerful than the first Predator. The Starship rocket is taller than any other commercial rocket in use today, standing at 106 feet tall with a 19-foot diameter nose cone at its base and a 43-foot wide upper stage with 4 engines on each side for liftoff thrust. The spacecraft is also designed to be a reusable launch vehicle that can carry people to Mars in several turns. Starship SN20 pre-burner and static fire tests were the first super heavy booster static fires after a long period from the last engine test. You can see, this is a major milestone in SpaceX's plans to launch a Starship prototype. A successful launch of the Raptor engines is crucial for SpaceX. Just like that, your support is crucial for us. Subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up so that we can provide you with SpaceX's latest technology and tests. The company's CEO, Elon Musk, tweeted the video of the robot dog inspecting its Starship engine. The robot dog is designed to help humans in dangerous situations like this one. It's only a small step, but it's still amazing that we can put robots into these positions that are so dangerous for humans. SpaceX is an American aerospace manufacturer and space transportation services company that was founded by Elon Musk in 2002 to reduce space transportation costs and enable the colonization of Mars. The company saw it as an opportunity for their engineers to rest and relax while the robot dog inspected the Starship. Let's now talk about the human buddy that you adore most. But it's not like any other dog, it's a robot dog that helps in the inspection of Starship. The places where you and I can't have access to or are too dangerous, this robot dog has no second thoughts. Before moving on ahead, give a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to know the latest knowledge of robots and AI of Tesla and SpaceX. SpaceX Robot Dog. In 2018, Musk announced his plans for Starship prototypes. You can find the facility of SpaceX's Starbase in a quiet South Texas town of Boca Chica, where the manufacturing, engineering, as well as testing of Starship were planned to be held. This is the facility of SpaceX's Starbase, where all the activities are done. The static fire and engine tests were also held at this facility of SpaceX's Starbase. Many workers and employees are recruited in the facility, but the one newest recruit that caught everyone's attention was the Robot Dog. Robot Dog has a huge doghouse built in the facility. Dogs love to play and have fun, but this dog has its responsibility in inspecting the spacecraft of SpaceX. The Robot Dog is called Spot, and it's a four-legged autonomous rover that can be used for many different tasks, including inspecting other parts of the Falcon Heavy rocket or visiting Mars. How will you react if a robot dog is working in the same workplace? Let us know in the comments. SpaceX has been working on its Starship since 2017. They've been testing it since March 2019, and they finally completed the first engine test in months, with the robot dog inspecting the Starship. How Robot Dog is beneficial to SpaceX. From its founding until December 2018, SpaceX has developed hardware and expertise to launch payloads into orbit, retrieve them from orbit, and return them safely to Earth, a technically challenging feat that no other company has yet to achieve. The latest iteration of SpaceX's launch vehicle, Falcon Heavy, is able to lift payloads up to 140 tons, 220,000 pounds, into low Earth orbit, LEO. SpaceX has come up with a new way to inspect the Starship. SpaceX has been working on getting the final version of the rocket off the ground for some time now, but has encountered a few setbacks along the way. Some delays are attributed to software glitches, but other issues seem more rooted in engineering difficulties than anything else. SpaceX has found a new way to inspect the Starship after the first engine test in months. The company used a robot dog to do the job. This new inspection method will help the company identify new problems before they cost billions of dollars to fix. The robot dog can go into areas that human inspectors typically cannot go, such as narrow gaps and tight corners. It will also be able to scan surfaces and collect data by using sensors such as lasers and cameras. This is not the only inspection tool SpaceX has made in its arsenal. The company also uses drones and flying robots that inspect other parts of their rockets, including propellant tanks and engines. Robots are getting popular, especially in space and AI companies. What are your thoughts on SpaceX and Robot Dog? Do you believe SpaceX Starship SN20 will have successful tests? Subscribe to our channel for more updates regarding the Starship SN20 and SpaceX. Give this video a big thumbs up and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.